I know Kentucky's always like a fun pick. I always want to pull for them in the SEC, and they've shown up for some big games. This is not going to be one of them. Georgia's going to roll. Georgia's going to roll hard. I'm going to take the over, and I'm going to suggest that Georgia may cover that over by themselves.
Damn.
Dang.
Like it may be 45-3. Like
student of the game, Kyle Nash.
To your point with Kentucky, I've covered them here at the Citrus Bowl at least once. So, yeah, they're able to make noise in some years. And like you said, very astutely, my good friend, this is not one of those games that they're going to do particularly well. I have the under because I believe Kentucky will score that few points. But please don't think I'm a hater of Kirby Smart. For those who can't see on the podcast, Jim just flashed the TVMA.
We do have TVMA.
Now,
Nice.
Mike can drop as many F-bombs as he wants.
and it's in the right corner.
Yeah. It's in its corner.
That is true.
But no, I'm going to take the anomaly here. I'm going to go the under with the SEC game, but I'm going to take Georgia to cover the huge amount of points. What, that 45? I said very well again. I think you could get a bad beat, Sean, in the form of like a 41 or a 44-0 game.
Right. I mean,
Most of my
45
life
is your
spent in
over
a
under
bad
game.
beat.
Georgia is at 24 points. That's half the point. That's over.
Well, that's
half.
just it. I was like, if I'm taking Georgia to cover at 24, I'm like, if I'm taking Georgia to cover, if Kentucky scores anything, I've got to take the over.
I'm saying they won't. That's where I'm at, buddy.
There you go. Mikey B.
Thanks, Devin.
Ernest somehow took Kentucky in the over.
What?
Matt takes Georgia in the over. Yours truly, I don't care if they're 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, spaghetti-o.
Nice.
Georgia by a million. Georgia in the over. They might hit the over by the half.
Wow. Just taking it another step.
In EJ Christian's defense, if you're silly enough to think that Kentucky's going to cover in this game, the over will be achieved. That is
sure,
correct,
yeah,
because
because you're
it
going
means
to
they
have.
means they
It's
scored.
not going to be a blowout for Kentucky. It's going to be a bad.
Right.
Yeah.
It means they scored.
Right, it's just got to be in like the 20s. Like
Correct.
you're fine.
Look, I will take Kentucky to cover in the first quarter, and then Georgia just Georgia's, and it's going to get ugly after that. There may be
New
other
York
weeks.
Giants against anyone else.
Like there's some weeks where like Georgia might get a little bit of like upset scare. This is not going to be one of those weeks.
Nope.